This video is my response to allegations made by my ex-girlfriend Alice Hez, who I was in a relationship with for the majority of 2023. Alice has continued to make false allegations about me to this day and said that she had pressed charges against me in a comment on TikTok. This is a lie, as at no point have I been interviewed, arrested, or charged with a crime, as Alice intentionally left out hundreds of text conversations that would disprove her stories. Instead, it would show that Alice had been abusing me for our entire relationship, and that she has not stopped harassing me for the last year. And in fact, Alice admits to slapping me and pushing me in another in her own document. Alice had also been kicking me, which she admitted to me on Facebook Messenger. Alice admits in these messages that she was kicking me because I had refused to put my shirt on. I told Alice I didn't want to upset her, as she was angry that I no longer would share a bed with her anymore, because she had been kicking me and calling me fat because I had told her that I couldn't sleep with a shirt on because of my illness. I have had a skin condition since 2021 that was brought on by stress.
Do not let this rat back to the house. Hey everyone, get ready for another assault video, because who on earth could have predicted ImAllexx making a response video to the worst controversy ever? I'm sure most of you already know about it and therefore understand that there really is no way to forgive it or rationalize it. But here we are today. So I've watched the majority of ImAllexx's new video, not the entire thing because it's way too long, and plus his video was just victim blaming the movie. I'm not even kidding. He treats Alice, his ex-girlfriend and accuser, as a lying entity just as bad as him, as if he was equally a victim in this whole thing. Which there are points in the video that show she was toxic, but it would be an overstatement to say that they're equally bad, especially after, his clips of being like, I'm gonna bash your head in against the wall with a brick. Which, by the way, spoiler alert, as far as I know, he never even talked about that part in the video at all. So I really think, he made this video because of his huge ego and he wants to crawl back into his internet and his career. But let me demonstrate why he shouldn't, because of how full of shit he is. Oh my god, I just forgot right now. His video came out yesterday, almost 12 hours ago, 15 almost, and it only has 200 views, 200,000, sorry. Oh, he's not making a comeback at all. He's gonna die in the mud. But the first issue I had with the video is that he blames Alice as like I said before, a lying entity, because there is no proof that the investigation that she made, with the police ever went anywhere at all. And he cites the fact that he didn't go through Claire's law, which, by the way, quick story, in the UK, if someone has a report of them being abusive to their ex-partner, the name goes to a database, like a sex offender, in a light way, and then future partners can, go to the police, ask if hey, was this guy abusive before in the past, and they can find out that way. And he claims that he did not go through this process, or that he has no criminal record from this. However, please take it with a pinch of salt, because he's just claiming that, nothing else. So I really feel like someone in the future might, watch this video and be like, was he being honest? And then look up his name and find that exactly. But anyway, his whole point, it's so bizarre. His point is that Alice is lying because she was saying online that the police, did an investigation, but so far there's no evidence from it. There might be, I don't know, but people have already pointed out that she more likely filed a police report and it didn't go anywhere. That's it. So if she's saying, she tried her best with the police, it doesn't mean that she's lying. It just means that, unfortunately, like many cases in the UK with domestic violence, it doesn't go that far, either because the police is busy or they don't give a shit. However, yeah, I do believe that, she tried her best and it didn't go that far. So I don't think Alex succeeded, unfortunately, at proving that Alice is a liar. Already in the first 3 minutes, he fucked it up with very dumb points. Good job, mate. And it's so fun as well, because within hours of that video coming out, Alice, on her own Twitter account, literally posted evidence of her talking to the police. So I have no idea why Alice was so bold to be like, yeah, well, I'm gonna do this list. Yeah, Alice has done nothing. There's been no police involved at all. She's a liar. I mean, the proof's right there in the pudding, mate. Holy fuck. He is such a, manipulator, being like, she has done shit, she's a liar. I think this guy has such a big ego that he really wants to go back to YouTube, to his huge channel, because otherwise, he couldn't have a normal job, like a video editor. No, he must be massive. He must fucking tear down his accuser. The ImAllexx empire must live on. So that was the first audio part that rubbed me in the wrong way, but later on, like I said before, he tries to paint Alice as an assaulter to the same degree as him, or potentially. And the points he show is that she slapped him and pushed him. This woman, 7/10 of the weight and height of him, assaulted him by just slapping and pushing him. And it's even funnier because with context, that it was self-defense. Like, let me show you real quick.
Alice has made tweets stating that I do not have any trauma from our relationship together and that she never hit me. These statements are untrue. And in fact, Alice admits...
Okay, let's see here. I slapped him in the face, but then, if you have the brain to read the sentence prior, I end up defending myself. There you go, already fucked point. Alice was in my face all over me doing this, so I pushed him off of me. Oh my god, this poor soul. Guys, nuclear take. I think Alex is a real victim in this. This poor lisping retard. Oh, that was on her part as well. So she accuses her of assaulting him, but furthermore, also being a malicious harasser, never leaving him alone. And what's the proof? It's just her tweeting about him on Twitter, even now today. Does that really count as harassing if it's on Twitter? If she sent continuous, voicemails, phone calls, ain't that be bad? But just tweeting about a person that was a shitty ex-boyfriend to you, verbally and mentally abusing you, yeah, that's not harassing you more. What was the entire point of this video? It was so worthless.
Alice has continued to harass me by posting false
Harass you. She's making replies to absolute nobody. It's just having 1 likes. Then she's not smearing you, you moron. I mean, you deserve to be smeared because nobody like you should have a career at all on YouTube. Also, by the way, I want you to read this part real quick because he shows a screenshot 10, 20 times in his video. As a huge point where it said in the highlight section, and it's been dropped. Police don't do anything about situations like this. They never have unless I took this record or he contacted me again. But he has been put down in the system, so anyone who knows how clear law works can use this information to stay safe from him. AKA new girlfriends, etc. can request. Yeah, that's well. I think in the UK it's very unfortunate, but stuff like this, unless like you said, it gets even worse, they don't really get pushed, to further investigation. If the guy stops, that's it. Peace on all sides. And apparently, according to Alex, if the investigation didn't go any further, therefore that means that she never made a police report at all. It makes no sense. I think the relative situation was that she made a report, it didn't go that far, and now he thinks he has a point, by saying that nothing happened. Yeah, as if we don't have a Google Doc full of all the evidence, saying that he wanted to bash her head in with a brick. No, dude, we have that stuff out there in public. So I'm not even kidding. This entire video felt like a victim blaming the movie through and through. I watched around an hour in. I got so boring. And most of these chapters are absolutely worthless. He blames her for being toxic. Which she did admit to. I'll put up in a second or later in the video. But he has no argument at all. But he tries to force it so bad. And oh my god, the sympathy bait in this video is insane. At some point, he references his skin condition and even puts up pictures in the video. It looks so nasty.
I told Alice I didn't want to upset her as she was angry that I no longer would share a bed with her anymore because she had been kicking me and calling me fat because I had told her that I couldn't sleep with a shirt on because of my illness.
Okay, oh my god, there we go. Okay, go back, take it off the screen. So the context is that, he couldn't sleep in bed with her because she would always kick him out, a bit of a nasty bitch, but she did admit to that. Both of them were toxic, but this guy, ImAllexx, infinitely worse. And he shows, what is the point of this? Who wants to see this? I guess if you want to prove that you have a skin condition and your girlfriend made you feel bad about it, he showed that a bit in these messages, but do we need these pictures? What the fuck? Also, can I be honest? I'm not gonna make him feel bad, but it doesn't look that bad, honestly. It looks alright. Or if you want to show, how severe it is, show a prescription, maybe. Nobody wants to see this. Even the most diehard fanboys of ImAllexx have dropped off already since the last year. These are so worthless. Actually, you know what? To be honest, the more I reflect on it, I think his skin condition does rationalize him wanting to bash her head with a brick. Okay, you know what? He's forgiven. He's exonerated. Come back home, buddy. But yeah, those 3 parts were the sections early on that just rubbed me the wrong way. So if I miss any worst parts later in the video, I apologize for that. But once again, I think this guy doesn't have a single, good argument to make that would exonerate him at all. If he spends the first, how long is it? 7 minutes. 7 minutes calling Alice a liar because there's no proof of investigation. Then yeah, he clearly doesn't have a story that could redeem him at all. this is so worthless. And Jesus Christ, I'm so disappointed. He made so many chapters. Number 1, intro, prison investigation, Alice tweets, lies about physical abuse, Alice assaulting me, emotional abuse, cat, isolating me from my friends, lying, manipulation, cheating, all this boring stuff. Not a single one, guess what, makes him look good. Bro, this one, essay, sexual assault, that one shocked me, but then I watched it, and it was nothing. Like, essentially the story was that they were going out on a holiday and Alex was watching a video on TikTok about, sexual assault. And when Alice shared some personal details about her in the past, he was like, I don't give a fuck, and he made her feel bad. But his story, his side of the story, was that she told his story out of the blue and it made her feel very awkward and she took that the wrong way. I don't care, it's such a nothing story, but even his own screenshots, his own evidence, he disproves that. So here's a story from Alice from a Google Doc, and here's even the evidence that shows after. I'm sorry, but he says right here, bringing up weird shit on our first holiday, ruin every moment. I'm sorry, but this is clearly from someone who's a piece of shit boyfriend and has no sympathy for his own girlfriend at all. So even though I haven't watched these later sections, I am confident saying that there is no value to be had from it, because he has no argument, not even a shred. So what's it? He has end, mixed mon statement, King Annie, Jess statement. Can you continue her? Oh boy, let me see. Wow, just more tweets, TikTok comments. Oh my god, they're way worse than tweets. He's really harassing him. Do you even make TikToks? No, you don't, you dumb silly brat. So once again, this video is worthless, and the last thing I'll read up on, or the second to last thing, is the tweets that Alice made recently on her own profile, just as proof that this guy is full of shit. So as I showed before, here's a proof of the police report, or them working with Alice, you get this stuff sorted. I guess they didn't, but here it is nonetheless. And then later on she said, all you've done is try to paint me out to be a liar instead of owning up to what you did and taking accountability, which I'm sure will work in your favor after I post the rest. Oh my god, bro, if we were a part due to the story, my god, he just buried himself even worse. He poked the sleeping bear, and then saying, not once did I say I never reacted or wasn't toxic, and furthermore, not once do I manipulate him to stay with me. I was 100% was toxic back after being in a relationship with the abuse I endured from this man for months on end. Should I have left sooner? Yes, but I was scared to. It took him being physical a second time to do so. My god. So within a couple of hours, this response video that came out a year later is already being torn down. Oh, this sucks so bad. So you have that, but furthermore, this is actually the last thing I promise, is people in his own comments even roasting him. This took so long, I completely forgot bro existed. The whiplash I got from seeing this notification. Okay, if you're getting notified, that means that you're subbed and you still want to be a fan of him. You want to hear new updates. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't even think the most diehard fans could stick around after that response. And someone just saying, reminded you unsub. That's good. All I'm going to say is that you're in no position to cry about the internet not giving you a chance to respond fast enough when you threw your friend Salasso under the bus the moment you had a chance with false claims. All I see from this entire video and watching it is that you guys are both wrong here and you were both part of a severely toxic relationship. Again, I think Alex is, much worse. Both people can be abusive towards each other when both of their toxic behaviors overlap, whatever. I'm going to take a shot every time I heard lied or clears the law. Oh yeah, that again. I can't watch the entire video because it's way too long, but if you can stomach the torture of it, he brings it up so much within the first 10 minutes that it's actually sickening. There's content creators out there already planning the reaction videos. Yep, right here. I'm in the process of making it, you know it. Okay, I'll probably finish it here. Again, I really want to explain how blown away I was at seeing this video dropping. ImAllexx had the biggest downfall ever with the Google Doc and the amount of eyes on it. Also, for any of you that feels like he has a bit of innocence left in him, please remember that this video came out a year after the drama. Nearly a year, but I think that if someone's actually innocent, they should be able to make a pretty quick response when the drama breaks out. No? But yeah, me personally, I could not be happier this video dropping, because that just means more fodder for more content, so I really cannot complain. The only thing I don't want to see is ImAllexx getting back into the groove of making content. Please, for the love of God, don't make that happen. He does not deserve to be let back into the doghouse. God, no.